Good evening. My name is Amina Griffin, and I will be presenting my mastery project titled Reducing Compliance Risk Through Communication Accuracy at Complex Claims Processing Company. The journey to this topic began with a simple observation. Communication errors were not just inadequacies, but they were liabilities. At Complex Claims Processing Company, outgoing correspondence were not simply misdelivered, it exposed sensitive data, violated compliance protocols, and weakened client trust. Research, communicate, and resolution are the three words that make up this project. As you will learn throughout this presentation, research was key in coming up with a resolution for this issue with pre and post audits, surveys, customer feedback, communication amongst all departments, such as the HR, IT, and leadership, operations, and compliance. Resolution came from all of the key data that were collected from the audits, the feedback, as well as the collaboration amongst the teams. Our agenda, we will be going through our introduction, our project definition, the project goals, the objectives, stakeholders and operational alignment, evaluation, measurable outcome, summary, conclusion, and lessons learned. In this presentation, I will walk through the problem, the proposed solution, and the measurable outcome we achieve by applying structured training, artificial intelligence, AI, and proven evaluation methods. This work aligns with our business goals and broader standards of operational integrity and human capital development. Introduction. The purpose of this document is to resolve ongoing errors in outgoing correspondence, targeted frequent issues such as incorrect contract numbers and inaccurate beneficiary information, support long-term operational success through structured planning. Evaluation framework should reinforce accountability and measurable values. Complex Claim Processing Company specializes in managing annuity death claims for life insurance companies and other financial partners. With over 250 employees, it operates at a high volume where precision and documentation is crucial. Recently, the company experienced a significant increase in outgoing communication errors and correspondence. Documents were sent with incorrect contract numbers and invalid beneficiary information. These errors were not minor. They resulted in regulatory violation, processing delays, and even reprocessing of claims and data breaches, which leads us to our problem statement. Consequences including damage to our reputation, frustrated clients, and operational risk that undermine organization integrity. These mistakes have been resulted in compliance reports reported by our clients. Again, processing delays, as we like to have our claims processed within 3 to 5 business days of receiving complete documentation, and breaches in our client data. Project goals. The goals of this project were clearly defined. We aim to improve accuracy of outgoing correspondence, enhance staff compliance, and rebuild client trust. Reduce the impact of these errors, such as the compliance violations and client dissatisfaction. We specifically set a target to reduce documentation errors by 40% and improve employee performance and regulatory compliance by 50%. The target interventions include customized job aids, training modules, and implementing artificial intelligence AI tools for quality assurance. Objectives. To achieve the goals we stated, the team must define the 5 core objectives. Conduct a comprehensive audit of all documentation errors. Audits are used to evaluate the frequency and the types of documentation errors. Audits are essential for identifying performance gaps and improving decision-making processes. Develop customized job aids to promote accuracy. Step-by-step job aids will be created and tailored to audit findings, helping staff accurately prepare compliant correspondence. These tools will improve confidence, promote consistency, and reduce error rates. Job aids are proven to enhance performance and support employee development. Launch virtual training and facilitated modules based on real-world claims handling scenarios. Design training modules focus on communication accuracy and regulatory compliance. These trainings will boost retention and facilitate practical applications. We will also deploy our AI tool as a validation tool to catch mistakes before the correspondence is distributed. AI will integrate into document workflow to detect real-time errors such as mismatched contract details and invalid beneficiary information. This approach will be manually oversight and increase consistency. Assessment needs. A quick overview over this, the chain of impact business alignment matrix. Display the needs, the objectives, and evaluations. The payoff needs is to demonstrate a measurable return from the training with a cost savings of $180,000 per year with a targeted return of investment of 20%. The business needs are to improve compliance and client satisfaction. The performance needs is the case managers need to enter correct information on our correspondence. The learning needs, employees lack knowledge of correct document handling and processing protocols. The performance needs, the employees need clear and engaging training. Stakeholders and organizational alignment. Engaging stakeholders was essential to our success. Compliance officers, case managers, client service representatives, auditors, and IT professionals all contributed to diagnosing issues and implementing solutions. The success of this project relied heavily on coordinated efforts and active engagement of several key stakeholders. Their collaboration is essential for maintaining compliance, ensuring documentation accuracy, and enhancing client satisfaction throughout the claim process. The collaboration among compliance, human resources, and IT departments played a central role. However, the cooperation was not without challenges. We must take note of coordination across departments require frequent communications, shifting of responsibilities, attendance, shared accountability, leadership support, and transparent planning were instrumental in engaging participation and reducing resistance, especially during the integration of our AI tool. Evaluation introduction. A 5-level model evaluates training effectiveness, relevance, and organizational impact. Kirkpatrick's framework tracks participants' reaction, learning, behavior change, impact, and ROI or return of investment. Practical training also depends on leadership support and clear expectations to sustain engagement. Evaluation strategy. We use the Phillips return on investment methodology along with Kirkpatrick's 4 levels evaluation model to assess the program effectiveness. These frameworks allowed us to evaluate multiple aspects, including reaction, were the participants engaged and did they find the training helpful? Level 1, reaction. Assesses participants' immediate feedback and relevancy, engagement, and delivery using surveys and our LMS, which is our Learning Management System analytics. Positive reactions predict stronger learning outcomes. Level 2, learning. Did they acquire the necessary skills to improve accuracy? Measure gains in knowledge and skills via pre and post assessments and simulations. Targeted practice drives cognitive mastery and reduces future performance errors. Level 3, application. Were these skills being applied correctly in daily workflow? Evaluate the real world use of skills. 95% of outgoing correspondence must meet template and data standards. Reviews, audits, and peer evaluations track behavior changes. Level 4, business impact. Did the organization experience measurable improvements? Post-training audits show improved accuracy and regulatory compliance. KPIs increased 45% in correspondence accuracy. Level 5, ROI or return on investments. Did the financial and operational benefits justify the investments? The CCPC projects a 20% return of investment within 180 days of using this new workflow, which will reduce processing errors, will reduce having to reprocess claims and support financial impact. These models help us design effective feedback loops and evaluate performance beyond simple satisfaction measures. They allowed us to focus on long-term behaviors and results that align with business goals. Data collection plans, data sources, audit reports, AI validation tools, stakeholder surveys, focus area training, assessments, feedback and continuous improvement, client satisfaction surveys measure communication effectiveness. One of the most innovative aspects of this project was the introduction of artificial intelligence into our document review process. This system automatically flags mismatch in contract numbers and beneficiary data in real time. This significantly reduced the need for manual oversight and improved consistency in outgoing correspondence. We also used tracking, training participation, audit outcomes, and trends in documentation error. This database supported weekly and monthly performance monitoring, which align with our chain of impact business alignment matrix. Standardized templates and job aids were created to guide the staff through proper formatting and validation steps. These resources were paired with scenario-based training modules designed to improve retention and application of knowledge. Data collection plan, just a quick overview. It gives all 5 of our levels, the broad program objectives, measures / data, data collection, data sources, timing, and ultimately the person who's responsible for that particular objective. In this case, level 1 is to determine if employees found the training engaging. Number 2, ensure employees gain knowledge of proper correspondence and procedure and, securing formatting. Application, confirm employees correctly use templates and verify contract data. Number 4, the impact is reduce errors and improve audit compliance. Number 5, targeted ROI is going to be 20%. Measurable outcome, our return on investment or ROI. Within 6 months, complex claim processing company experienced the following results: a 45% improvement in quality and compliance of outgoing correspondence, a 50% increase in accuracy across all client-facing documentation, a projected 20% in return of investment, an estimated annual savings of $180,000 due to fewer reprocessing errors and audit failures, and successful training. Beyond that, we have better skilled case managers. There's higher engagement among our case managers, and there's overall improvement in audit scores. Beyond the data, employees reported feeling more confident in their communication processes. Supervisors observed fewer documentation issues. Client satisfaction scores began to rise. These outcomes confirm that focused planning and targeted training lead to real business value. Our ROI data analysis plan focus on level 4, the reduction in corresponding errors, the increased employee compliance, audit scores improvement, training completion and assessment scores. And this information was converted into tangible benefits, which is improved team morale and reduced client frustration, enhanced reputation with beneficiaries, increased regulatory confidence, higher engagement, and reduced onboarding times for new employees. Summary and conclusion. To improve the accuracy of annuity correspondence and compliance, CCPC launched an incentive focused on workforce training, regular audits, updated documentation practices, and implementing artificial intelligence as our quality assurance. Drawing from the frameworks such as Kirkpatrick's 4-level evaluation models and the Phillips RI methodology, the team built a performance-driven plan with a projected 20% return on investment within 6 months. Training applied directly to workplace tasks boosts employee competencies and reduce errors. CCPC's data informed approach strengthened team confidence and reinforced its commitment to transparent, secure, and client-centered communication. There were many lessons learned throughout this project. This project highlights an important truth. Documentation errors are not isolated issues. They are structural challenges that require organizations wide solutions. By embedding compliance into daily communications through training, artificial intelligence validations, and collaboration between departments, complex claim processing did more than solve problems. It transformed how work is done and how expectations are set. We learned that flexibility is crucial. Expect the unexpected with system disruptions, shifting priorities among the leadership team as case managers and other departmental staffing, reduce early resistance that could derail the progress by being transparent, resilient, and being committed to the changes in the workflow. Ultimately, this project reinforced the importance of developing human capital. When employees are given the right tools, proper training, and supportive system, their performance improves and the entire organization benefits. Thank you for your time, and I really hope you enjoyed this presentation.